guys, Earthlings, here I am with all my worldly belongings in the back of this car in this Boston traffic or whatever it is. Where are we at?
Framingham.
I got a shrug. Framingham. Still Massachusetts. It was pointed out to me that I didn't start this vlog when I was still in New Hampshire. What?
2 hours left in Massachusetts.
2 hours left in Massachusetts. Wow, okay. So we have 2 hours more to go in Massachusetts, and then how many hours in New York? Like 3? 2? It's only 4 hours? That's not, that can be right.
4.5, depends on traffic.
Okay, so there's like 2.5 hours in New York before we reach our destination. It was pointed out to me that I should have started this when I was actually in New Hampshire. I have now officially left New Hampshire for who knows how long. Goodbye, New Hampshire. If my family is watching this, goodbye, guys. I don't miss you. It's literally been half an hour since I've seen them. Don't miss you guys. Yeah, shout out to Sarah. I don't miss her. She probably isn't even home yet. In fact, she's not. Yeah, and I don't know what this vlog is going to include. Just like random shots of like this cool water we're going over. I don't know. I want to watch it back later like a home video, and y'all can do that with me. So have fun. So as you can tell by the lighting, I'm back surprisingly fast because I just thought of a story I have to tell you before I go back to singing along to this song. And that is when we were coming down, like my mom was driving me to my aunt's, who's now driving the rest of the way. Not because I couldn't drive this far, but because I suck at maps and she was going anyway, so I figured why not let somebody else's foot do the work. I twisted my ankle walking Sparky this week, so yeah, that doesn't make... Who sprained her ankle recently also? She just called me a dumbass when she sprained her ankle like 2 months ago. Anyway. Of course, I did twist mine in a more stupid manner, but that doesn't matter. So anyway, my mom's driving along the road that's real close to my aunt's house. She's looking to pull in so we can transfer the crap in the car and stuff. And I looked at this road sign from a slight distance, and my vision is way better than my sister's. I don't have to wear glasses or anything. But I saw the street sign and I started laughing, and I was just like, ha ha ha, guys, that street over there that says Bauer, you don't want to know what I thought it said. And my mom kept driving, and then she was like, wait a minute, was that Bauer? I needed that one, or Bower, or whatever it was. It was like with a W. And then I just, and then she had to like make a UE and go in there, and I was like, if I hadn't read that and thought it said Boner, we would have been lost. So your dirty mind can save you getting lost on the road in the future. So it's later now. We just entered the Berkshires and passed the highest point on, what is this, I-90 what?
I-90.
Oh, just I-90. That was I-90. Yeah, we passed the highest point on I-90
East of
South Dakota. So yeah, we were high up. My ears have been popping a lot. We're still in Massachusetts.
It's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
It's been 2.5 hours and we're still in Massachusetts. So you can do all the talking, but I can't show you. That's what this is. But yeah, look at the road. And yeah, this is my only view. This is, you know, not really exciting. Road tripping never is. It's better than flying on a plane though. So also like half an hour ago we passed Chicopee, and Chicopee had a huge sign for Chick-fil-A. So I guess it was the Chicopee Chick-fil-A, and she told me to say it 10 times fast. So count, because I'm just going to say it as many times as I can. Chicopee Chick-fil-A, 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 Chick-fil-A, Chicopee Chick-fil-A, Chicopee Chick-fil-A. I told you I could do it. Ha! So trip update and season update. Look at this. Look at the sun. It's so sunny. And that's over Albany, I guess. This is where we are at. Look at that. Try not to show you. I'm just trying to show Albany. It's lit. So yeah. And there's got this cool water. But it's 6:30 and it's so sunny, and I'm just spring. I'm so proud of spring. I love spring so much. Well, we are minutes away from actually getting there, I think. So yeah, this has been amazingly a lot boringer than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it has a few funny stories. It's good enough for this week, guys. Cut me some slack. It was stressful trying to pack everything I needed and worrying that I hadn't. And this is actually kind of a really interesting view. Whee! Look at this driving.
And your new life begins tomorrow.
Yeah, my new life begins tomorrow. I was sitting alone in the house while it rains. Thanks, Trish. Why can't the video setting on my tablet offer that same face softening feature that my phone does? Seriously, this is just hard to look at. I actually forgot to touch up my makeup. Oh, that's not a smudge. That's just a bag under my eye. Great. Okay, wow. And my hair looks stupid. Fun fact, I was caught out in a downpour this morning. This is kind of my update on how my first few days living in New York have gone. And one report I have to make is that supposedly where I lived in New Hampshire was the weather changes all the time, you can't predict it state. And that didn't happen nearly as bad there as it did here. New York, or at least this part of central New York, is the sudden unexpected downpour out of nowhere state. And it just keeps happening randomly. Yesterday it happened so loud, I was just like, who is dragging garbage cans back and forth on the roof? And I looked out and no, it was just raining so hard I couldn't see the neighbors across the street. For reference, that's how easy you can see the neighbors across the street. Yeah. So I got caught in a downpour this morning. I was walking past this hair salon that said walk-ins welcome, so I was like, well, let's test that theory, because I'm not walking another 20 minutes back to the house with that. So yeah, they were a little weirded out, but they didn't tell me to leave, and they did give me a paper towel, so shout out to those guys. I forget the name of the salon. So that's kind of a useless shout out. Anyway, things have been going pretty well. I mean, obviously, I haven't found a job or anything yet. I've only filled in one application and bothered 2 other places. I'm sorry, just like, there's not a good place to put this here, so. Wow, I'm sorry. I look gross today. Hopefully I put a good filter on this and you guys don't see that. But what I see as I'm filming it is somebody who needs a new face. And probably new skin and definitely new eyebrows. What the heck is up with those? Anyway, if I did fancier editing, I would edit that part out, but I still just do like basic stitching and like a tiny bit of cropping. And that's it. I haven't even watched back the footage from when I drove down here. But yeah, the weekend was cool. Obviously, I wasn't like working or anything. We were just chilling, doing stuff. My other aunt's birthday, and that's why she was coming. She just sort of took me along as a bonus. I did make her weekend better, I'm sure. She stole my toothpaste when she left, so that's fine. Thank you to me for entertaining her for 4 hours on the way over here. Yeah. My mother sent me with like a Costco-sized batch of toothpaste, and now it's going to last me like 1 year less than it otherwise would have. It's kind of depressing. Anyway, so I had to sleep on the living room floor until last night, which was my first night in my own bed. I'm going to show the room in a minute. And yeah, Friday was boring. Friday it snowed. I was cold. Both of my aunts were out. One had to work. One had party stuff to do with her own friends. And so I was just cold. It snowed. And I sat there hugging my hot water bottle by myself, being cold. And Saturday we went to a wine festival, and I had a little designated driver badge so no one would give me alcohol. Although some dude did offer me rum cake and it looked really delicious. But I didn't take any because I tried bourbon ice cream thinking, oh, you won't really taste the liquor, and it tasted hideous. So I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not taking a chance on that cake. And then Sunday we went to go to another thing that was like the Maple Festival, which was really far away. And we did eventually get there, but first we found this stray dog in the middle of the road. We almost hit it. My aunt had to pick it up in the car and drive it along. It's my little backseat buddy, because of course they stuck me in the backseat too. She had like a backseat full of the strays she's been collecting. And then we just drove around trying to find a decent place to drop him off, like a police station or something, because the farms are so far spaced out there. We had no idea where he belonged. He didn't have any tags. He wasn't chipped. We almost crossed the line into Pennsylvania looking for a place to properly put this dog away. Yeah, that was awkward. Finally, we just gave him to this random dude way out in the middle of nowhere, and I used his loo, and it was painted a very lovely shade of purple on some of the walls. So yeah, sometimes really random farmer dudes have nice loos. And I'm trying to remember the rest of it. Yeah, that's just like an instant rundown of how the weekend went. Yesterday, I just literally did housework from 8:30 in the morning to 7:07 at night, with slight breaks to go for long walks, hit up businesses, and fill in job applications. And today I was not as enterprising. I didn't clean the house from top to bottom and do 4 loads of laundry like yesterday. I slept really late in my cozy ass bed. And yeah, we also got all the other stuff on Saturday, decorate the room, and did that over the course of the weekend. And then yeah, today I just walked around, got caught in a downpour, looked at Craigslist for jobs. I see they're looking for a snack attendant over at the country club. They have like a snack station or something. I don't know. You need an attendant to work there. And all I could think was, I need to work there. I need to chat up rich people and become friends with them so that I can have friends who have in-ground pools and trampolines in their backyard. Basically, that's my goal here. So yeah, might take that job. Might take some of the other interesting-ish ones I saw. My ear's still super infected. Not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, this is what my room looks like. You know what I should do? I should flip this.
Here we go, y'all. This is what my room looks like. You recognize my big owl beanie boo from home. This is the bedding that I picked out. Got a pretty good deal on it at, what was it? Gosh, I can't remember, some discount place, I think. Some of my art is framed on the wall. Yes, my aunts used a level to put that up there because they're pretty picky. Some of my other stuff, my shoes and bodice. And just random stuff and jewelry, and gotta clean up that. We're gonna hang up that ribbon board in the soft calendar at some point. This is my telly. Yes, I have my own telly, and some of my other stuffies in my hat that got caught out in the downpour is drying. And there's Cinder, my other chair. That's probably gonna be the desk chair. We might get like a beanbag for that corner at some point. My favorite part, I got these beaded curtains and this black sheer curtain, and oh my gosh, so pretty. So cool. I mean, I keep saying we need to throw a rug for here. We probably do. Also, I'm gonna paint the furniture to match at some point. This, like, just white. It's kind of sloppily done, so I need to, like, fix it a little bit. And then this is brown, and I don't really like how brown goes with everything else, so we're gonna go for, like, a black and white motif on the furniture when it gets a little warmer, and I can do it outside in the garage to repaint them. So, yeah. Oh, and this is my closet. Oh, wait a minute. Before I get to the closet. This is my shoe organizer. Yes. Turns out I had the exact right number of shoes for the space I had to store them. This isn't always in my room. We just have to put it away in a box somewhere. This is my caricature. I framed that too. Yep. So here we go. We got this thing at Walmart, and I got the little sparkly boxes that have the glitter that you can pet and it'll like change. So yeah, shout out to my family who knows how annoying I am with those. Now I have some in my own room that I can pet. And yeah, there's already in my other hats and my other boots. And like, yeah, I had the exact right number of shoes. My other stuff on the top shelf there. And yeah, there's not a lot to see. There's my other art is up here. Oh, and my fairy painting is right here. That looks so pretty in there. And so yeah, it's partly my room, partly my gallery for my own personal art. And just general worship of myself. When you have an ego like mine, that's what you need. Hi, Cinder. And yeah, I'm lucky my aunt let me keep all these stuffed animals in here, because when I wanted to put them in originally, she was all like, "You look so adult now. Why are you not putting all those stuffed animals?" And I was like, "No, they make it homey. Look at them looking at me with their big eyes." So yeah, it's just not home without big-eyed animals looking at you. And also the other morning, I was just laying in bed looking at Facebook, and I noticed that two of the 90s trends we're really glad are gone were beaded curtains and hairy things. And look at how hairy my pillow is. Look for a second at how long-haired this pillow is. Its hair is longer than most of mine. It's so fluffy. So yeah, that's the room tour. Say goodbye, Michos.